We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Styles McKenzie helping you make those rooms sing. Today's style tip. When it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild, like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Arr, fierce. This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Nicole Byer, helping you make those rooms flyer. Today's style tip, when it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild! Like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Ooh, fierce! This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ13. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ13 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
You're listening to the Who is Christine Anyway podcast, season 2. Enjoy.
What do you got coming up soon?
As far as...
Oh, let's finish out the year.
Um,
You gonna take some time off for the holidays?
no, wait. We might have a show in December, but we might do one show in December, but nothing. I want to write. That's all we're focusing on.
You're a big, writing machine, aren't you? You just kind of... Or you could...
That's my
I was going to say master.
favorite thing to do.
You
Yeah, it's probably my favorite thing to do.
I saw you had played guitar on another project, too. I saw that in your stories, and that sounds really awesome, too.
Oh, for Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
What's that?
That's how Dead Cross started.
Oh.
Was for her. We got hired to do me, Justin, Ross Robinson was friends with her dad. They go way back. And Dave had studio time booked to record film. That band he was doing a long time ago was Ross. The band broke up. Dave felt bad about the studio, it's like, Ross, I got to cancel. The project broke up. Shit, I'm sorry. How can I pick, Or Ross was like, I'll tell you what, just play drums on my friend's daughter's songs.
All right.
And we'll call it good. Just give me a day or two. So then they needed a bass player and a guitarist. And Ross had just worked with Justin on, what the fuck was that band called? Shit. I forget. Anyways, they had just worked together. So we hit up Justin. Justin's like, hell yeah, I'll jam with Dave or whatever. And then they needed a guitarist and they hit me up. And so we started jamming, helping her craft those songs.
They're good.
So, yeah, I think there'd probably be a couple more coming out. I'm not sure. But it was great. It was fun. And so that's how it came about.
Do you do a lot of session work, or is it just kind of as...
Not a lot, as it comes, but not a lot. I'm not a big session player. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know my way around the fretboard, but not.
I feel like you would be more inclined, like if you were to be somebody who was to be behind the scenes, I feel like you'd be more inclined to be a ghostwriter versus a session player.
Yeah, I mean, a session player is someone who maybe knows theory, but that's more, you have a lot of skills on the instrument, and they can be like, play it in C and then play the relative minor, or give me the relative major of this or that. Like, you're really good recalling all that and knowing the A to B. I'm not as good with that stuff. I continued to play and write just because I wanted to be me.
Right. It was a creative outlet for you.
Yeah.
You just kind of like picked it up in like high school. So did you do like classes in high school, or was it just kind of like, I just survived high school, got through it, and I kind of did my own writing?
Just did myself. What was it?
So you self-taught completely.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Like, can you read music? Like, even not at all? But you can read tablature.
Yeah, but anyone can read tablature. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, I get you. I got you. It's still one of those things though too, where, so when I was in school, I went through, 12 years of it, and I can, for the most part, read music pretty well. I can read tabs too. But I find myself using less of the music theory and more just explaining melodies to people than I do. Like, I did notice in here, you even said at some point that one of your albums was written with notes that were on your phone. Like some material.
A lot.
Yeah. Like, do you just voice notes and then just crank out that little bit that you got? Yeah. See, I think that's.
Yeah, I'll just record a riff or something.
And then go with it later.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I do the same thing, or I'll do it with like just little, like small tidbits, almost like small lyrical positions, and eventually just kind of put them all together, and somehow they kind of all align in some weird way, whether they make sense or not, whether they're euphemisms or metaphorical or, similes or whatever. I feel like the writing process, I don't think people understand just how, I don't want to say chaotic it is, but it really is just kind of organic for creatives.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I think they feel like you sit down and you go, okay, where am I going to start? And you like open up the book of what, note you're going to begin at. And then when they started hearing about people just pulling out their phone and doing voice notes, I'm like, this has been going on for like ever. Always been.
Damn it. I've been doing it for a long time. Same as a 4-track almost. It's just another easy, more portable 4-track. Honestly.
Have you done the thing where you like, it hits you and you just like run off in the room and grab your phone and you're like, where you're in the bathroom or wherever, and you're just kind of like trying to tell yourself what it is?
Yeah, I've had that experience before for sure.
Yeah, it really makes interaction awkward after. They're like, what are you doing in the bathroom singing? I was like, well, just hold on. Let's not get judgy.
Well, yeah, totally. No, I would just do it on the guitar though, not singing. But I know what you mean. I've hummed riffs before and recorded them.
Yeah, just kind of like that kind of thing. So it's not something. So I know somebody who knows music theory. So instead of doing voice notes, they just write the notes down. They're like, and they write down what the chords are. And I look at that and I can't hear it the same way than I can if I can hear even the small segment.
Yeah, no, I can't do that shit.
Does that make sense? Like, I've tried to explain this to somebody else and I sounded crazy.
I know a guy who can do that stuff.
I know some people can like see certain things and like, oh no, I know exactly how this goes. So what is the one song you know the lyrics to that people would be shocked that you know the lyrics to? Like karaoke night, you're out randomly. You got to come out with a wild card. What's the one you know the lyrics to?
I don't know if it's a wild card, but Today Is a Good Day from Ice Cube.
That's a good song though. Like,
yeah, it's a fucking great song.
That gets you total points. Now, if you had said like Let's Go Girls or Shania Twain or something, I'd been like, okay, I didn't see that one coming. But Ice Cube's good though.
Yeah, that shit's fucking killer. Yeah, I know that one.
I like the 90s style hip hop.
Yeah.
Stuff. I don't know. I feel like that was I can't understand the stuff that's coming out these days, but that's a whole different culture that I don't quite I haven't really dipped into yet fully. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Not hip hop, nothing newer hip hop. I don't, but I like a lot of newer pop.
Are you a Swiftie?
Contemporary stuff. What?
Swiftie? Are you a Swiftie? I was gonna say, like, you don't have to lie to me. It's okay.
Never.
Or is it gonna ask you what era you're in?
Of Taylor Swift?
Yeah. What era you're in?
Yeah. I couldn't tell you a Taylor Swift song.
Oh man, I'll keep that in mind. I worked for a client who was building a project for her, and beautiful project, fantastic. And yeah, and I took it. Kind of showed up on my like For You page one day, and it was in the very beginning stages of the project, and it was kind of like this fan type situation. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna explore the project. And I looked at it. Nice guy. He's an artist versus a luthier. So the project was like kind of like I don't say like it's artistic. It's what it's supposed to be. It's almost expressionism. So he did it based on fans and stuff. And in the process of it, in the thing, he found like 92,000 Swifties.
Yeah.
So I hopped on when it was like thousands, like 7,000 maybe.
Okay.
Full, like 71 people. And by the time we had come to the like conclusion-ish of it, 92,000 of them. And there's like this group chat, and there's like bingo cards that they're doing every night of what she's gonna wear.
Yeah, that's a bit much, man.
And I'm like, well, Mike, you could win a kiss every night.
I definitely couldn't. No, not a kiss. I haven't listened to that. Like, I haven't been.
Have you ever been on the Kiss cruise?
No.
Have you ever wanted to go on that?
No.
No? What do you think about the cruises that are coming around with like the bands that are, you know, like the emos and the You played on one. What'd you think about it?
It was fine. It was cool. A cool experience to have once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like being on cruises like that.
I was just going to say the concept of a boat kind of, you can't go anywhere.
No, you're stuck.
Like,
Got me people. No.
If something goes awry, yeah, I know there's boats and all this stuff, and Titanic's not going to re-happen, but it's kind of like a floating village of illness. If somebody gets sick, like, heaven forbid.
Yeah.
The oysters are like contaminated, and then everybody's dying on like Carlos San Lucas's beaches. Like, everyone's dying. So I don't know.
I can do it.
I don't know. Like, I couldn't get into the whole concept of cruises anyway, like even as vacation ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then again, I also can't really I like going to concerts, but I just don't view them the same. Like when people go like, do you want to go to the festivals? I don't know if it's something innately rewired in my brain, but like the idea of going to festivals, the first thing I'm looking at is like AV rigging disasters. I'm like, okay, that's not Ocean State. That's not this. Okay, that can't be right. And this isn't right. So I don't know if it's just like innately built into me now. Or maybe I just need to go to one after dark.
Yeah.
Well, no. Go to one after dark. Make sure there's a lot of lights.
Mm-hmm.
Keep listening for the next part of this episode. Visit www.whoischristineanyway.com for access to all the social media links and additional podcast episodes.